Greetings folks, I am Mitch McKidd and this is my gaming channel. Hello everybody, I am Mitch McKidd and prove to everybody that I am a great player when it comes to great games. Oh boy. As much as we're looking forward to a game that is hugely anticipated to release, something like this absolutely happens. And it had to happen. Basically, the game you're looking at is of course Splatoon, and what do I think of it? Oh my god, I recently played it and I'm loving it so far. It's absolutely impressive, it's incredible, well, incredible if you know what I mean. And even though it's limited in terms of content, maps and of course modes, I do think that by free updates, I think Nintendo is going to make it a huge potential seller and a huge game. And as well as a huge amount of potential of a new IP that they were actually going on about last year. Well, in last year's E3 anyway. Basically, what happened was, 2 days before the game was released, a huge supply of Amiibo, well, Special Amiibo editions for the game, with the Inkling Squid, I believe, was stolen when it was on its way to game from Nintendo's UK headquarters. I mean, what happened? What on earth happened? Why were there thieves there when they wanted to actually when they went after the Amiibo? I mean, what on earth? You thought scalpers were bad in terms of Amiibo. This is ridiculously bad. This is absolute atrocity at its worst extreme. And I believe it was, of course, scalpers at work once again. For those who are not in the know, scalpers actually charge rip-off prices for rare Amiibo like Pac-Man, Wario, Lucina, Robin, and even Captain Vulcan, or even Little Mac. And they even charge absolute sky-high prices at a time when we're going through an absolute economic crisis because of cuts and spending reductions that our services are being hugely suppressed by. And yet, what the scalpers do, they charge rip-off prices. They absolutely want to scam the people for giving an Amiibo for just like 50 quid or 35 quid. I mean, for fuck's sake, they're only figures. Well, technically they're more like something to actually do with the game and unlock big special cool features. And of course use them as Mii fighters in Super Smash Bros. for the Wii U, and of course later for 3DS. I mean, don't get me wrong, Amiibo isn't a bad idea. In fact, I'm an avid collector of them. And I'm trying to get those that I've missed, like Captain Vulcan, Little Mac, and even Robin and Pac-Man. But the reason why these scalpers have done this is because they are really desperate in order to make a quick amount of profit. It's like those private contractors for the government to profit off those who have been scammed and ripped off. The Amiibo fiasco was recently escalated when this happened. Basically, a lot of people are waiting for the special edition from game, which was with the Squid Inkling, and of course a copy of the game. But unfortunately, what happened was when the truck was stolen, Game made an update saying that they were unable to supply it because of the theft. And they apologized to people by giving them a 10% to £10 discount from the game with an Amiibo of their choice. That did not go down very well. I mean, don't get me wrong, this wasn't Game's fault at all. This was something that was far beyond their control or Nintendo's. In fact, if you ask me, if anybody who's blaming Game are pretty selfish, I think you should blame the scalpers more than Game. It's not game's fault, and it wasn't Nintendo's fault. It was something that was done out of their control. And that is the key word here, guys. If you were lucky enough, like me, you should have actually went to the Nintendo store and got the game. Not only would have you got an amiibo and the game, a copy of the game anyway, you would have also gotten yourself a free T-shirt, like what I did. And I was one of the many lucky people not to go with game, considering the price of the game, considering how much I would have gotten for all 3 of the amiibos and the game itself. But without the shirt, which was a bit of a nah, it wasn't that great of a price. So I decided to get the other amiibo later on, which I'm not really in much of a big rush to getting, but nah. But back with the subject, the thieves were not. I'm not quite sure if the thieves were caught yet. But honestly, I just think that this was another tragedy to those who are huge collectors of Amiibo, and to those who are scalpers. Well, guess what? I hope you're lucky that you're going to be ripping off people, because I hope you get caught and put into prison for this complete avid theft. God, it's Ink Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto in real life. People must be getting desperate these days. And this is just absolute stupidity that even those who love Amiibo, they would agree with me that this kind of fiasco is probably going to get a lot of people to absolutely get a huge outrage towards the scalpers. And I believe the police may be looking for them as of now. I wonder if they find them, I believe those who actually waited for the actual special edition will be relieved. If the police had already found the scalpers, well, I hope their jail term is good, because hopefully they will have a good jail sentence and of course unpaid work to do, so that they'll think twice before they scalp or even steal a truck full of a special edition of video games once again. And this was for Nintendo Wii U's new game, just to boost its sales. It's a new IP, a new fresh idea. Splatoon is a great game, but unfortunately what happened was this fiasco will be remembered by many for months to come. Probably about a year by now. People still remember the day that they got, you know, scammed by scalpers. Or pretty much robbed. And I do sympathise with those who felt let down by the recent turn of events, which weren't in-game or even Nintendo's control. And yet again, like I said, this was not the publisher or the supplier's fault. No, it's the scalpers you should thank for your editions being stolen. And I do sympathise with you though, so I hope you actually go to Nintendo and finally get the edition, or pretty much go and find it somewhere else. I'm hoping that certain people actually wanted to get a refund instead, so in order to actually put this whole fiasco behind them. And I really am quite sorry to those who are affected. Huge sympathies go out to those who are looking forward to the game but let down because of scalpers, selfish hostiles without no value whatsoever. And I think I've done my part right now. So with that being said, I'm Mitch McKidd, signing out to say goodnight. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.